Hey, hello guys, good afternoon everyone. So let's start with today's topic. So today there will be a no session. So what I will cover today. So if you guys are facing this kind of issue, so your ingress is IP is getting switching to public and private. So how to resolve that part? Okay, so let's start like this. This is my ingress. Okay, and what my ingress I'm using nginx-Ingress controller here. Okay, so for your knowledge, so what's happening here now? So my ingress is changing the static IP. It's taking the private IP, but here I'm using the nginx public. So why it's getting a private IP? So how to resolve this issue? So let me share you or show you what configuration I have done. Okay, and how to resolve that part, and what is nginx-Ingress controller also. Okay, so this is my, so let's start with an deployment. So if you will see here, this is my deployment file. This is the simple nginx deployment. Okay, here there is a replica 3 match label. Then I'm using in spec, I'm using nginx image. Okay, so this is the simple deployment file, and this is the service file. In this service file I have defined the name, what is my port and target port where is my application is running on. So nginx runs on 80 port number, so I have defined that. And in selector I have applied the nginx, whatever selector, whatever tag you have defined, you have to mention here. Okay, after that, this is my ingress file. So this is the main thing, so I will more focus on this ingress part. So if you will see, this is my ingress name, minimal ingress. Okay, this is the annotation I'm passing, rewrite target. And here if you will see here, I have specified the ingress class name nginx public. Okay, and this nginx public I'm using the service app service that I have deployed previously. Okay, so let me also show you kubectl get ns. So these are the two different namespace. Okay, let's start like this. .io. Okay, so I have already created the diagram. So this is our user. Okay, so user passes user what okay, forget about the user. So let me explain you how nginx controller work. So this is my private ingress controller and this is my public ingress controller. Okay, now the thing is this is my by default the ingress controller behavior is to create an L4 load balancer, which is network load balancer, TCP or UDP, or else you can also create an layer 7 load balancer, STTP, STTPS, and attach the ingress controller and EG part here. So that is the different use case. So let me delete this part. I will more talk about this. Okay, let me add that part, not an issue. But in our case, what's happening, this ingress controller ingress, okay, whatever ingress I'm creating, so my user will hit this load balancer, and this will distribute the traffic and split the traffic into two part. Okay, now here what I have mentioned, if you will see here, I have mentioned the ingress class. Okay, ingress nginx class is my public, nginx public. Okay, to my ingress, and ingress is your load balancer. Okay, so So it should take, by default it should take ingress class public, but also it's taking the value of private also, private IP also. So in that case let me show you first kubectl get service -n private, or sorry, pvt -nginx. This is my namespace. So this is the controller IP, and this IP is getting attached to my public nginx. Okay, and if you see this my public nginx controller as well, so it has an external IP. So to how I have deployed it, so this is the official document, git kubernetes nginx ingress nginx, or you can search for nginx controller GitHub. So ingress nginx controller for kubernetes, select this, clone this code, okay, using git clone command. So I have already cloned this repo, lscding in ingress nginx, search for charts section. So this is the chart section. In this chart section you have a Helm chart. Okay, so I'm using Helm to install this chart. Okay, so in chart section go to ingress nginx. So here what I have done, I have created two files, for private one and public one. So let me demonstrate you private values.yaml. Okay, so what is Helm chart? Also I will explain you what is means I will give not brief idea about, or small example what is Helm, what helps do. So helps manage your Kubernetes manifest. Okay, so I will not deep dig out into that part. Okay, so here what I have done, I have search for, okay, let me use vi private values.yaml. okay, in search for load balancer section. Okay, this is my private file. Okay, private values.yaml, and in this private values.yaml, if you will see here, I have passed one annotation, cloud.google.com load balancer type internal, and here in internal I have also passed the another annotation that requires for the creating a private ingress controller. Okay, the type will be load balancer. Okay, and also here I have defined the ingress class resource, search for ingress class resource, and here the name is nginx private. Okay, and ingress class is nginx private. Okay, till here I have deployed the using this. Okay, let me come to my public values.yaml. Okay, same as in ingress class resource, I have deployed nginx public. Okay, the name of ingress class is nginx public, ingress class name is nginx public. Okay, and in down section, if you will see here, so I have not passed any annotation here. Okay, so by default the nginx controller will pick the external IP and create it. Okay, if let me also show you kubectl get ingress class. Ingress class. Okay, so these are my ingress class, one is for private, one is for public. So if you see the architecture, my user is following to load balancer. Okay, ingress load balancer, and my traffic will get distributed into the ingress controller. But the thing is, I have deployed the, if I will show you here, let me show cluster ingress, gateway ingress. Q subcluster, right? Yeah, so the thing is, my controller, so if the user goes to the this in ingress, now my ingress get confused, so which values which controller value I should use. So here my controller value is same, that's why I'm getting this error. So what you have to do, you have to change this controller value. Okay, to do that part, go to your private values.yaml. Okay, and in private values.yaml, go to your ingress class resource class section and change the controller value. Whatever name you have specified in your values.yaml in ingress class resource, you have to write as it is here. Okay, private, save this file. Same I have to do for public values.yaml as well. So let's search for ingress class resource. Okay, and in controller value, set the value that you have mentioned above, nginx public. Now let me upgrade this chart. Okay, so first I have installed the chart, now I'm upgrading that revision. So help upgrade. Okay, after that your release name is pub ingress. Then specify your file, which values.yaml you are providing. So here I'm providing public values.yaml. Then dot means current folder, here I am representing as my chart in my current folder, and hyphen in namespace pub.nginx. This will take some time to upgrade. Okay, so this has been installed, so it takes around it's upgrade. So kubectl, another, let's upgrade another chart. Helm upgrade for private one, helm upgrade. After that release name pvt ingress. After that file name private dot values dot means current chart, hyphen n namespace pvt nginx. This will also take 1 to 2 minutes to install. Let's wait for the chart. Yeah, so both the chart is been upgraded. So let's check the value, kubectl get ingress class. Now here you can see that its private one is been changed and public controller value has been changed. If you see the kubectl get ingress, so you will see that you're dedicatedly getting public IP, means public ingress. Okay, it will not switch to your private ingress controller part. Okay, let us also check and observe the behavior of our ingress controller. Also you can see that welcome to Nginx web page is coming, and let's observe for 1 to 2 minutes. Now it's not getting shift to private IP. So the thing is, we have to only make change in this controller value like this in ingress class resource section. In controller value you have to add the above value. Okay, so this was what all about today. So yeah guys, thank you guys. and happy new year to all of you. Enjoy your day. Bye.